What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 YouTubers who went to prison or jail. Now if you like free stuff, well, you're in for a treat, because we're actually giving away a free Amazon gift card, and all you have to do to enter is be subscribed and comment your favorite spot on our list and why it's your favorite to enter. Also, let's shoot for a crazy like goal of 10,000 likes on this video. If we can get that, I'll do my best to respond to every comment on this video. Anyways, with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. A year ago, a man named Joe started a channel called The After Prison Show. Joe actually served 7.5 years in prison for charges regarding the possession of drugs and weapons. It was released on October 13, 2015, and since then he's been trying to rebuild his life. Now unfortunately, the world isn't exactly the best place for people who have been in prison before. People aren't usually too eager to hire an ex-con. He started the channel to show off the sort of stuff he goes through on a day-to-day life, including his adjustment to freedom after so long in prison, and also the opinions and lives of other ex-cons who have been in similar situations. It's a really interesting type of vlog to sit down and watch. Now sure, there are similar videos to every other vlogger out there, but he also talks a lot about his experiences from in jail, and he has some pretty crazy stories.
Was gonna come next of this, or I was gonna die. I may laugh and joke about a lot of things here on After Prison Show, but one thing I'll never joke about is what led me to be right here in front of you on YouTube, able to do these videos for your entertainment and also education. Getting locked up is a serious...
Number 4. The Trollstation team have had their encounters with jail more than once, but in today's video we'll be talking about the prankster James Slattery. He was making one of his typically offensive social experiment videos, and he sort of took it way too far. He literally went to the Slavery Museum in the city of Liverpool and then began making offensive comments to visitors. And yeah, we definitely won't be repeating those on this channel. Slattery at first claimed that he was trying to raise awareness of racism, but the victim of Slattery's offensive words was humiliated by the event and then decided to call the police after he told her that he hated black people. For all of this, James was put in prison for 2 months, suspended for 12 months, and also told he had to attend a rehabilitation course with the probation service. As well as that, he had to pay a $200 compensation to the victim and a further $85 in prosecution costs. Now we're gonna leave it up to you to decide whether the British court system was too harsh here, but it just goes to show that being racist in a public place probably isn't the best thing to try and do, even if it's just a prank, bro.
Slattery ended up getting sentenced after a racist social experiment these guys conducted in Liverpool. Now, this was uploaded only a couple months ago. This video really didn't even have that much controversy, but it seems like the police do not give a shit. They actually are sentencing him. The YouTuber tweeted out saying a 2-month prison sentence, suspended for 12 months, rehab course, and compensation to the victim. We tried to create awareness. I'm sorry to the victim. So it looks like this guy has gotten 2 months in prison for doing a social experiment, so that should be a huge red flag to any YouTube pranksters out there.
Number 3. While SteveO is probably most known for his involvement in Jackass, he does have a channel with 3.5 million subscribers. So we're saying that probably makes him a YouTuber as well. Either way, back in 2015, SteveO was sentenced to 30 days in county jail and then 3 years probation for a protest stunt on top of a 100-foot crane at SeaWorld. He basically inflated a plastic whale that said SeaWorld sucks and then hung it off the train. Now he didn't seem to care too much about getting arrested though. Instead of being down about it, he instead released a short comic about him and an orca whale having a chat in jail. He also said that if your goal is to make a statement about captivity, you may as well get yourself locked up. And to be honest, it's actually pretty true.
And then out this whole thing. Alright! Can I zoom on this Facebook? That is a lot of fire trucks.
Number 2. Jens the Beast was a skinny child, not deserving of the title Beast at all. But now he has a chest size of 140 centimeters and an arm circumference of 58 centimeters and is covered in tattoos. So right now he is definitely a beast. When he was 24, his mom passed away, and after that he lost control, eventually ended up involved with local gangs. Months after that, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for his involvement, but this was where everything changed. When in jail, he was offered something known as cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT for short. The therapy changed his life and the way he thought, which led to him to create a career in bodybuilding and a fitness business, as well as a YouTube channel and Instagram page. I really love his life story. It's super inspirational.
In a very positive way, this seeing stuff like that and realizing that less than 3 years ago, no, a little over 3 years ago, maybe 3 years and 3 months ago, I was released from prison, and now I got 2 companies going, and working with clients all over the world and doing expos and got so many fans and followers. It just I'm really grateful and realizing.
Okay, here we have a quick honorable mention, and it's actually SSSniperwolf. You might not have known this, but the YouTuber SSSniperwolf actually got arrested last year for disorderly conduct. So she posted her mugshot up on Twitter, and then later posted the official documents which claim she was arrested for fighting. When she was arrested, her neighbor said that they heard screaming from her house, and this apparently isn't her first time that she went to jail. Now, I don't think she was in jail for a long time, and I remember hearing that the charges were stupid, but I'll link more information about this in the description that'll probably shed a lot more light about the overall situation.
A few years ago, here's another picture of the mugshot. She was arrested on August 12th. She followed up on Twitter by saying, "That's why I didn't upload or tweet yesterday. It's all good though. They probably just dismissed charges because it was BS anyways." Also in
Number 1. Jack Hill is another YouTuber with around 3,000 subscribers. In 2013, he released a video series called the UK Prison Series, and it basically details his time in the UK prison system. He was arrested for armed robbery in 2011, which led to Jack being put in prison for 14 months. He was driven to the robbery after he had fallen into a deep depression while he was a student. But according to Jack, his time in prison actually helped turn his life around completely. He stopped making videos regularly around a year ago, but not for anything negative. He's actually managed to get a job, which is always tough for someone who has come out of prison. Basically, after his terrible mistakes, everything is now going well, and I gotta say, good for him.
Excluding the actual armed robbery prior to that, I was becoming more and more cranky and more psychologically unstable, I think, though. I'd lost a girlfriend. A girlfriend had broken up with me, rather, the first love of my life, and it just crushed me. I'd lost a job and I'd messed university up a little bit as well at the time. So there was a huge amount of stress going on, plus I needed money and I didn't have a job. And I attributed all of my problems basically to that debt. I think a lot of people do that.
And there's our video on the top 5 YouTubers who went to prison. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.